So you like being married, and you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
Is the whole family Muslim?
Some of my kids, but listen, it's my wife and my kids. They have to choose what they want to be.
Right.
They have to choose.
And you're okay with that?
Absolutely.
In this video, Bill Maher just invited the scariest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. Everyone knows Mike Tyson is a converted Muslim, and in front of Mike Tyson, Bill Maher, as usual, pointed at him and tried to attack why he became Muslim and why Bill Maher hates Muslims. The casual talk got heated in seconds, so let's watch the full video.
Right.
They have to choose.
And you're okay with that?
Absolutely.
That is not a point of view that is even allowed in many, many Muslim countries in the world. There is one religion, it is Islam, and
I believe
they're not big on like, hey, you know what, let's agree to disagree.
All right, but listen, I'm not Allah.
I know, I'm just saying, that's something you're allowed to do here as an American Muslim.
No, I learned from experience, I'm not going to stop their growth from something that my growth is extending with.
Right.
I'm grown with it, but that's not their growth.
I'm just pointing out that this enlightened point of view is not found uniformly around the world. You know, you said America's the greatest. That's one reason why one thing that's still great about America is that you can have that point of view.
You'd be surprised how many Muslims want to come here and think that the way we think.
I'm sure they do.
That.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not.
And what's this and all those guys in Iran and stuff, you'd be surprised. These are beautiful people.
And women who don't want to wear the fucking, you know, whatever the thing that looks like a cover of a motorboat.
Well, there are some people are more modest than other people.
Right.
I wish I had the dignity to be that modest.
Modest?
Yeah.
Why do you say that's modest?
Because they believe in covering themselves. And I'm like you said, I gotta be. Don't how much money I gotta be in this cheap ass plane with all these people and talking to these people.
There's one thing. Modest is one thing. Completely covering a woman so you don't see any of her. That's not modest. That's pathological.
Suppose she's happy with that.
She's not. Oh my God. She's not happy with it. She's not happy with it.
Bill Maher ingin semua perempuan Muslim seperti perempuan Barat, berpakaian terbuka, seksi, menampakkan bagian-bagian tubuh mereka di ruangan publik. Dengan lingkungan seperti itu, Bill Maher berkesimpulan bahwa perempuan Muslim berhijab terpaksa melakukan itu. Mereka tidak nyaman berhijab. Begitu kira-kira penilaian Bill Maher tentang perempuan Muslim yang berhijab. Kalau perempuan Muslim dipaksa memakai hijab, perempuan itu akan menolak. Mereka akan demo di mana-mana. Minimal mereka protes di media-media sosial. Sampai hari ini perempuan Muslim tidak demo, tidak protes di media sosial. Mereka aman-aman saja, bah. Apakah benar mereka seperti yang dikatakan oleh Bill Maher bahwa perempuan Muslim terpaksa memakai hijab atau dipaksa memakai hijab? Mari kita tanyakan langsung ke perempuan Muslim yang memakai hijab.
This is my decision, this is my right, and this is my body, and this is my appearance. And if I want to wear it, I can wear it.
I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not going to apologize for wearing the hijab. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not harming anyone. This is just who I am. This is what I decide to be. And I am so happy about it.
It's like a cliche, but I'm covering my head. I'm not covering my mind, of course. When I took off my hijab or when I wore a wig or hat during my studies, I wasn't like myself. I felt it. I mean, I wasn't acting like Tülin, you know.
I decided to go to abroad because I said there was a ban on wearing hijab in my country.
One day I tried to attend the classroom with my hijab, and the professor just didn't want to see me in the classroom with my hijab, and she just insulted me in front of 60 other students. Then we saw that even high school was that much problem. what we are gonna have for university. We are not able to enter from the gate even. So we were looking for another, alternatives.
I went to Sarajevo to study at the International University of Sarajevo. I lived there 5 years. Actually, it was difficult because I miss my family, they miss me.
Now, since I believe 2010, the hijabi women are allowed to go to universities and work anywhere they want. Therefore, the society has become more aware of this absurdity back in the 90s.
Why people make it that much big deal? I don't understand. What they see from those hijabi girls, what we did to them, I don't know.
Actually, it is my life, it is a part of my religion, and actually I think it is expression of my identity. And because of that, I am happy with it.
Every one of us should try to communicate with each other, regardless of appearances.
I feel very privileged, first of all. I feel very happy to be one of those ladies who decide to wear the hijab every single morning, no matter what others think of them. I think it's being brave, being confident with yourself. I thank those ladies. I thank my fellow hijabis. They're my superheroes. And I'm proud of it.
Bill Maher once again misses the bigger picture when he criticizes Muslim women for covering themselves. What he fails to understand is that for millions of Muslim women around the world, wearing the hijab, or covering modestly, isn't about oppression. It's about faith, dignity, and devotion to Allah. In Islam, modesty is a core value for both men and women. The Quran encourages believers to dress and behave modestly as a sign of respect for themselves and their Creator. For many women, covering is an act of worship, a way of showing humility before Allah and choosing faith over societal pressure. When Muslim women cover, they're not expressing sadness or submission. They're expressing strength and identity. They do it not because they're forced, but because they fear Allah, meaning they have deep respect, love, and consciousness of God's commands. So, when Bill Maher or anyone else claims that covered women aren't happy or free, they're projecting their own cultural biases. In Islam, true freedom comes from living in line with your beliefs, not from conforming to Western expectations. For Muslim women, the hijab isn't a symbol of restriction. It's a symbol of faith, empowerment, and devotion.
I mean, you can brainwash someone into liking anything. It's like,
what's that called again? My kids always they ask me what the Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
My kids say that. My kids and my wife got Stockholm syndrome.
I love so your kids, how old are your kids?
They go from 33 to 11.
Okay. So, I'm sure you have times when you're with all of them.
Yes.
And I'm wondering what the discussion is like. Is it a lot of real shit? I'm sure it is. Like you like this kind of stuff.
Listen,
I know, but you talk about. I mean, there's nothing that's off limits, right?
No.
You talk about sex with your kids.
Everything,
you talk about religion.
Everything.
Right.
Everything.
Your past.
Everything. Yeah, everything.
What do they say? Daddy, I saw YouTube. You were with this super fly.
No, they go like this. This is my kid, and I have a 13 year old. What was wrong with you, Dad? Dad, why would you say something like that?
No, but they must be very proud of you.
But
they're Mike Tyson.
They do, but my daughter's like one of these intellect kids, and she's like, why would you say something like that?
Right.
I mean, it's curious.
She's right.
How old were you then?
But
it's just ridiculous.
But all of us in our 20s are idiots.
All of us make mistakes when we're younger, but Bill Maher, you're in your 70s and still showing blatant ignorance and disrespect towards someone else's religion and culture. You cannot generalize an entire faith, mock its followers, or attack Islamic practices without understanding their meaning. Doing so on a public platform spreads misinformation, fuels Islamophobia, and reinforces harmful stereotypes. Mike Tyson, a Muslim himself, didn't stay silent. He stood up confidently, defended Islam, and didn't give Maher a single chance to misrepresent or belittle Muslims. Tyson showed that faith is deeply personal and deserves respect. Covering oneself, praying, or following Islamic teachings isn't about oppression. It's about devotion, dignity, and living according to one's beliefs. What makes this moment so important is the contrast it highlights. Bill Maher tried to provoke and ridicule, pushing his biased agenda, while Tyson responded with integrity, knowledge, and courage. He reminded everyone that personal faith and cultural practices are not up for ridicule. This exchange is a powerful lesson. Public figures have responsibility. Spreading hate or misunderstanding about a religion only exposes ignorance, while standing up for respect and truth, as Tyson did, commands dignity. Bill Maher's criticism didn't land. It simply highlighted the difference between arrogance and understanding, hate and respect.
Terima kasih telah berkunjung. Semoga video ini bermanfaat. Sampai ketemu di topik berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.